Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Cocodona training series. This is episode 5, and we're actually testing out some new equipment today. So we are testing out the Ultra Aspire 600 lumen waist light, which is very bright. It was actually gifted to me from a friend. He had an extra that was just collecting dust, so thank you, Adam, for the waist light. Really appreciated. So as you can tell, there's kind of a drop off right here and really lights up everything. Pretty big fan of this light already. Now I am still going to be wearing a headlamp up top just to get some more glow, but that's just 300 lumens, so this will make a big difference on the trail. But we'll actually go down here to the parking lot. It's about 5 a.m. right now. Technically the trail doesn't open until 6, but I did just run here from home, so I don't know how much you can see of me, but like I said, we are inching closer to some longer runs. I am running the Frigid Fox January 13th, so we're working up towards that right now. Let's see how this light works over here. Oh yeah, lights up the whole creek. Oh, there it is. A perfect circle in nature, guys. This morning we are running just about 15 miles for the long run this week, and we are working up to a 42-mile week. So we are feeling great, and the body's adapting really well. Now this is just my second long run, actually my third long run wearing the Solomon Cross Season 15 liter, which is a lot more durable than like the Advanced Skin 12. As you can tell, it's getting quite cold out. We have the frost, and I'm actually wearing 2 layers on the bottom. So, almost winter here in Wisconsin now. Trees are pretty much bare. Well, my phones are on 10%, so this will be a perfect time to test out bringing the charge pack out, charging the phone on the little charging pack, and doing it as I run. So we'll open up the pack here in a little bit, probably once the sun crests, and we'll get the phone charged. But moving really good through the night, and well, I guess early morning. Started this run at about 4:30. Takes me about 2 miles to run to the, just about 3 miles to run to the trail, and then I think we're somewhere around 6 miles right now. So perfect. So check back in when the sun comes up and get this charge pack going. But like I was saying, this will give me a good time to kind of just set my pack down, take some things out of it, refill my water, and I'll show you kind of the process of what I'm carrying today. Just 2 liters. So we just have about 30 minutes of darkness left. Nice looking doe. Who else you got back there? There's a guy. And is it a buck? Yeah, looks like a little buck. What you guys doing? Morning. Alright, so here's the cross season 15 liter. Got my 2 front bottles, obviously. In the back. Got it nice and packed up. We'll open her up here. And we got a liter on top. Hydro pack. So I'll refill these bottles here in a second. And then we got everything we need for Cocodona, whole packing list here. Wet weather top, long sleeve, hat, charging packs, all the required items, emergency blanket, things like that. All within here. So what I'm going to do now is just bring out the charging pack and get this phone rolled up a little bit here. Charged up. So yeah, I'm loving this pack so far. It sits really nice. It's a little bit more durable than the Advanced Skin 12, and yeah, just getting used to it. Alright, so we got the charging pack right up here in the pouch, and then I'll just stick my phone back in here, and then we'll be charging up, ready to go. So yeah, the sun's almost up here, so we're about to take the headlamp off here, and just about 7.5 miles in, so just about halfway for today's long run. But this week's been really good. I did a really good speed workout on Tuesday and ended up working up to, or down to, a 6-minute pace. Now I'm just doing 2-minute intervals, so 2 minute on, 2 minute off, but more of a progression. So I ended up doing 12 reps and working my way all the way down to a 6-minute pace. I'd say the majority, around about 7 of the reps were 6:30 pace, so that's fast for me. I mean, I don't really do a lot of speed work, so working down to that pace is nice to do every so often and work on that turnover. But like I said, in these long runs, keeping that heart rate low. I am wearing a heart rate strap monitor, and just focusing on that long distance and feeling good, nutrition, all that stuff. So this week, just 42 miles and slowly itching our way up to the 50-mile weeks where you can't really slip up and you need to have that good base built. If it's getting cold though, it's starting to ice over and become winter. It's a cold morning. But I just wanted to obviously do this episode, a little update on the training and the motivation going into Cocodona. Still great. Obviously we're a long ways out, but as I build this nice mileage up to Cocodona, I just know I'm going to feel stronger and stronger. This pack I'm wearing this cross season isn't light. I've never weighed it, but with just 2 liters and the gear, it's probably somewhere around 15 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but once you start moving, and granted I don't have my poles on me too, so that'll add a little bit of weight, not to the pack itself, but just to the overall weight that I'm carrying. Yeah, just training with the pack is so essential, especially for me. I mean, the more I train with the weight, the better the body's going to respond, the less, the more my bones are, Wolf's Law, right? So that progressive overload is kind of what we're searching for while we train for Cocodona. A distance this far is going to have its problems. 100-mile does alone, so just kind of being cognizant of that and patient with the body. So that's what it's all about, is just that patient build and listening too, right? If I'm not going to hit my mileage or my time goal for the week, hey, I can lay back a little bit and take it easy. I'm front loading a lot of this slower pace walking and kind of just hiking with the pack, so that when I do my speed work, it's not as taxing as if I was to not build that nice base. So yeah, just being patient. I say it a lot, but patience is so key in running. You can't do too much too fast. I fell into that trap before my first marathon, and you just end up getting injured. And if you don't end up getting injured, you end up burning out. And that's what I'm trying to prevent, is that burnout and the injury, obviously. Because going into Cocodona, I want to be very fresh. I don't want to have any injuries lingering. And that'll just compound through those 250 miles. So. But yeah, I'm really bundled up this morning. I got a t-shirt on underneath, and then a base layer, and then a Dickies really thick sweatshirt, and then this Craft windproof, waterproof jacket. So we are really loaded up this morning on clothing, and I'm not dropping any layers. And then I'm wearing my Trailheads mitts where I can take my fingers out if I need to. But when I film stuff, man, my fingers get cold fast. So we'll put these back over the fingers on this hand and get back to grinding here. Somewhere around 9 miles. Alright, well, that's just going to wrap up episode 5 here. A little updates on my training as we near 50 miles per week and get closer to the Frigid Fox 100K. So, really looking forward to that race, and you guys can definitely expect some more videos. Next week, Frigid Fox is putting on a training run that's about 17 miles out and back. We'll be taking part in that with one of my buddies. So, hopefully I'll get some footage out there. If not, you can expect a video the next week too. I prefer to make my videos solo. I can kind of get my thoughts rolling. And I don't know if the people around me want to be in the video, but you can definitely expect me to be filming the races, Frigid Fox, Cocodona, and then obviously the big training out to it. So thank you guys for tuning in, and hope to see you here again. See you.